We are heading for York, Nebraska. I have it scheduled for today on my paperwork. They don't put much on these darn paperwork. I don't know why they do that. Are they trying to hide something? Yeah, exactly. 712. It's called a blind shipment. They put as little information on the paperwork as possible. Me and the gentleman in there were just talking. What are they trying to hide? I don't know. But that's what they call it, a blind shipment. So when he asks me, do you have any name of the actual place where it's going in York? No, I don't. I have an address, and that's it. And that's all I have. We are in Huntingburg, Indiana right now, and we're going to be picking up a load of frozen turkey. I forgot we were going to door 7. For some reason I was aiming for door 8. Door 7 works. Maybe I should zoom out and just show everybody just how close you are to the camera when I'm recording. See, right there. Your head's gonna be right there, man. That's because the camera should be on me, Dad, and me only. Yes, I know, and it is right now. It's right on you. It's because you're so darn beautiful. Yes, you are. Yeah, it's a broker thing. That's the blind shipment part. A lot of brokered loads, they try to do that blind shipment part. Like a lot of them will say, hey, here's the address I need you to go to. Okay, what's my load number? Or give it to you once you get to the address. Or what's the best one? The best one is, all right, I'm loaded, where's it going? Start heading east. No, I need an address of where it's going. Start heading east. I will get you an address as you get closer. Who knows? Yeah, they don't put the name on the paperwork. You look up the address and it's going to a cold storage in York. Oh no, it's not a secret anymore. I'm such an evil person. That truck is out of Minnesota. That's a pretty cool paint scheme. Lion King. How old were you when Lion King came out? It's been around a little bit. We got the red light and they are loading us. Me and Opie wasted about a little bit over an hour just running around over there by the trees and then just sitting for a while. We should be done shortly. Paperwork in hand and we are heading out the door. Just checking, man, because I think you're off a tad. Oi! Oi, Bay! My load gauge is wrong. And it's never wrong. That little feller right there, and she's right on 60. You see that? Right on it. Their scale says I'm 500 pounds heavy on my drives. My gauge would be over 60, well over 60 if I was 500 pounds heavy. You guys don't see me weigh too often, and that's why. I put a lot of faith into that little bugger. She's never failed me. I think they're good. Their scale's wrong. I'm pretty confident their scale's wrong. I'm gonna trust my I'm gonna trust my 24-year-old gauge. But I'm not going to trust the ride height selector on the back of the truck. Those things, you get one, you put it in. If you can get it to last a year to 2 years, man, you are on it. Usually it's a year, maybe a year and a half. If you want to stay accurate with everything, you got to replace those. So either their scale's wrong or it's time to replace it. The needle is starting to bounce around a little bit. That's a good sign that, hey, it's time to replace your ride height selector. Select. You know what I mean, right? Maybe this road's a little busier than I first anticipated. We're at a Love's. We are just east of St. Louis, Illinois, before we cross into St. Louis, Missouri. And wanted to let him run around for a little bit here. This county road that I kind of just pulled off of the truck stop. Figured I'd throw the flashers on. We're out of the truck's ways. There's nowhere to park at the truck stop to let Opie run. The car that just went by is turning around, so maybe he didn't mean to go down this road. But we're stopped here just to run around, just to do a glass clean. I know the entire truck needs wash, and I have full intentions on washing it, but Mom tells me it's going to start thunderstorming at some point on me tonight, if not guaranteed tomorrow, so it really isn't worth spending 80-90 bucks to wash the truck all up just to have it get all slopped up right away. Whatever you do, don't go in here and get lost. You kind of blend. Yeah, you kind of blend in real good with that cornfield. Did you guys know that St. Louis made the top 40 most or top 50 most dangerous cities in the United States of America? Number 1 is Detroit. Number 2 is Memphis. Number 3 is St. Louis. I guess I would have never thought that. But I'm not really known for being right, really, that often either. Said Cool Bridge. There you go. Got us some light. Come on. It's nice grass. It's just dark grass. You make it work? Okay. I ain't got any jelly on me, do I? Okay. Sometimes you always forget how long it takes to get across Missouri. We're on Interstate 70. We're about 20 miles out from Kansas City right now. We are down to our last 250 miles of the trip. The wind is starting to come up. Dad informed me that tomorrow is supposed to rain all day, or I guess today is supposed to rain all day and be extremely windy. So that ought to be fun rolling across Nebraska, you know, when we're coming back this way, because right now we're going that way. I think we've already talked about the dome light thing, haven't we? Well, I've got some new subscribers, so we just will talk about it again real quick. When you run nights and it's dark all the time, other than maybe an hour or 2 hours before you start running, you just need to flip that dome light on and just run with it. My dome lights aren't bright in that truck. They're still the old school ones. There's no LED about them or nothing or anything. So, yeah, the first 100 miles in Missouri, it was dark in the cab. And then the second 100 so far, the dome light's just been on. I don't know what it is. Just it's not daylight, but you're like, yeah, I can see everything in my truck. Cool. I know, I'm a dork, but that's just what goes through my head sometimes. See him? He's looking at us now. He's got those eyes. It's times like this I always get mad at myself. I've always wanted to put porch lights right above each one of my doors. Just LED lights, white lights, not pretty lights, white lights, where I can flip a couple switches and it'll light up like a dome area around the truck for whenever we park into places like this. It's really dark. I know he'd like it a lot better, and it beats standing here with a light where you can see everything. That's one thing I've always wanted to work on. You know, as for the pretty lights, the amber lights, you know, if they're there, they're there. I don't get too excited about them. But I'd really like to add at least porch lights above each door, a couple lights on the back of the sleeper. Wouldn't mind adding a couple lights back here by the tail lights, you know, stuff that you can flip on in really dark situations, because more and more, especially now this time of the year, I always run into dark spots. of you subscribers actually made those collars for Jackson Opie that you guys see that's on them, the red and the blue. That was Speedy, keeping up with Speedy. Well, we're 80 miles in, 80 miles left till we get there. We're gonna buzz across Highway 2, jump on the 77, go through Lincoln, Nebraska. That'll be the next city you see. Then we'll be pulling into York to the cold storage, the big secret place. Then we're gonna go to bed. I'm sorry, Ope. That was a bumpy ride, wasn't it, buddy? It really was. Highway 2, it's been a few years since we've been on Highway 2, like all the way across to merge up with Interstate 80. And I think we're going to make it a while before. The suspension on my truck, boom, boom, 3 times. I completely bottomed out. And it was just heaves in the road like this, you know. We've made it to York, Nebraska. We walked up, we checked in, and they said somebody would come grab me. I think I could have gotten in first because we got here like 15 minutes before they started to unload trucks, and I didn't know you could go check in that early. That's all right though. I met up with a couple guys walking in there. They gave me the runs of the place. They told me about where this is, where that is. And they said they're usually not too bad. It's just spread out. There's docks here, docks there, docks across the railroad tracks, and the whole works. I'm going to leave you right now, though. So I'll pick you up probably right here, too. You guys stay safe. As always, azabata, baba, da, baba. Remember, I'm a dork. You guys stay safe, and as always, I will see you next time.